Lamar Dawson did not practice, Martin Coleman did not practice, and Abe did not practice. MRI again on Abe yesterday, trying to push him back out here. Showed a fracture in his foot, so he'll be done for the season again. I'm very disappointed in that. Obviously it's an area of concern for us, and he was somebody that we were excited about and kept hoping to get him back every week. So he'll have a long rehab to go through to get back. So
is it the other foot?
It is the other foot, yes. And for the most part, the rest of the guys were good to go. And going on the road, we're going to need everybody. We're going to need everybody to help us have a chance to win this game.
Lane, how much did you talk to the guys about not taking the bait with them? They had a lot of personal fouls.
Yeah, we've worked hard on it all week out here with our service teams. Late hits and blocks in the back and stuff, and not retaliating. We've shown them a number of clips on film of them doing that. So that's one thing, but when it gets loud and hot and everything going on with the game and a national game like this, we got to do our best to keep our composure.
How much would the heat impact your rotation?
We're going to have to rotate. Regardless of the heat, we started doing that more anyway last week, and it helped us. And we're going to really have to do it this week and watch the usage of guys on special teams and offensive defense.
Last week you said the theme was "It's all about us." Did you have a theme with these guys this week, and how did they embrace it?
Well, it's really about going on the road this week, and what that means. How focused you have to be, because there's so many distractions once you get to the game, and really focusing on their own assignments and playing really well and being very disciplined.
What's the number on the travel squad? The same this year travel squad that you got that worked out?
Yeah, I think we're bringing 70.
Does Abe need surgery?
Yes, he'll have surgery next week.
That's good.
When you see Burfict on film, what stands out to you about him?
Dominant physical player. You have to know where he is at all times. When he turns it on, he just can take over a game, and really has great ability. I said earlier this week, I can't imagine anyone not grading him a high first-round pick.
Is there anything particularly about that venue that's tough, more tough to play in than other places?
It's a long walk to the locker room. Remember that? It's just a classic loud place with a student section and heat, and in the night game, so it just all goes together. We're gonna have to have great focus.
Well, you had talked earlier in the week about young players going on the road for the first time. What, if anything, has been your message this week?
Just no distractions, being extremely focused on what we're going to do. It isn't about anything else except going in and playing well and getting a win. Regardless of how that happens, we got to win the game and then get out of here and get back. These aren't vacations, they're not fun. It's one thing that we go for. The whole 48 hours starting now, to the game is about winning.
Perfect, the kind of guy better off going at him or going away from him the way he plays? Is there a way to attack him?
Not really, because he's unique. He's 245 pounds at least. So when you go at him, he can out physical you and knock you right back. So usually those guys, you go sideline to sideline, but he runs as well as a 210 pounder. So not really a good answer. And that's why, over the last 3 years, they've shut some people down now, some good people down. About this time last year, Oregon went in there. That defense had to go back on the field after 7 turnovers and just kept playing in a very hot game, and kept giving Oregon a hard time. It was a very, very good and talented defense led by him.
How many players can you take on this trip?
I believe it's 70.
70?
Yeah.
Is Dawson going to make the trip?
I don't know yet.
If he is not available to play, who would back up Gallipo if he were hurt or had to come out?
Just depends how the game would go. Will Andrews there. We've also, over time, given Shane Horton reps. He could go inside too.
Have you made a decision who will start at left guard?
No.